let's continue the music through the night and something special.
Do you have Forbes? When? Where? Yes. Right. Yes. Thanks, Janie. Night. Andy, how are things? All right?
So, you know. Up and down. Surviving yourself.
Surviving.
Cup of...
Coffee. Black. And, no, I'll pass.
You drop in because you happen to be passing? Or because I had to call up the cavalry? Hey, no. Gratis. I mean, cup of coffee.
Thanks. What about that one? Was she with him, the other, the OG?
Yeah. Her and one more. Musketeers. Had it away a bit hasty, the third one. You're really interested? I mean, it's not,
I've got a 17-year-old son, Andy. Still at school, studying for his A-levels.
I'm there, but for the grace of...
Right. Do you mind? Refill?
Listen, I know who you are.
You do?
You're a DI. 7 dials. Forbes. And they say you're okay. Me no heavy hand, no hassle. No holy. Well, that's what they say.
Well, you know who I am. Who are you?
Cynthia. Son. Collins. So what do you want? I mean...
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing?
Nothing. All right. No, they're right. You're okay.
Terrific.
No, really, I mean... You don't come up with any of that old crap about going cold or anything, you know? Because that's... Like, I've been there and...
What?
Nothing. I mean, that's it, you know? Nothing. No thing. Nothing. I mean, look at me, what do you see? You missed the show.
The OD?
Aye. But that was just Moody, you know? She just wanted bed and board. Like, she comes on strong, but she hasn't got the stomach.
No?
No, she just had to get into something. Anything. Just... Silly cow. I mean, coming out in here and making a right spectacle of herself.
You wouldn't do that. Where do they take her? Memorial?
Probably. I didn't stay.
Okay. Come out, Andy.
Yes, see you.
Ma'am, Janie, I found about Marion. I was wondering if you know how she's doing. If she's, gonna make it.
Haven't you asked?
Yeah, but they won't say. Not to me, they won't.
Well, that's probably because there's nothing they can say. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, best be going then.
Have you got somewhere?
Yeah, squat. Derelict. Someone's saving a place for me. So I'll see you then.
See you.
Yeah, right. See ya.
Make mine strong enough to stand the spoon in. No sugar.
This is the NHS lady. You take what you're given, like it or lump it. And what you're going to be getting is less. But if you care to settle for a quick barium meal...
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. You had a Marion Hedges brought in here tonight.
We did? Hedges. Oh, yes. OD. Baths. Injected.
How's she doing?
Doing? Great. There. You get that in you and off. What did you expect? Oh, nurse, allow me to introduce you. This is, would you believe, Detective Inspector Forbes. Maggie.
Hello.
And if you're soft enough to stay here for just half as long as I have, it's a face that will become familiar. And you know what they say about familiarity.
Hedges, she's still in the dirty room?
If she isn't in the morgue.
Your guess?
No guess.
No. Well.
Time you were tucked up between your sheets and asleep, Inspector.
So tell me something I don't know.
Push it any harder and you'll find yourself stretched out upstairs between our sheets.
Now who's pushing it?
Just telling it like it is. Go home.
Yes, you're right. Oof. Enough for one day. Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, and take that one with you. Be good, and if you can't be good...
I know. Be careful. Night.
Good night.
That's some lady.
It's a bit of a turn-up, though. Her being an inspector.
How so? It's the age of equal opportunity, isn't it?
Telling me that?
Yes. Well, perhaps it's equal opportunity for some to be still more equal than others. Casualty. How many times do I have to tell you don't ring me here? Oh, yes, terrific. I'm really touched. The thought of you with your
Shotguns. What do you want there? In there. Call upstairs, please. Nurse. There's nothing more you can do. Well, I'll maybe get a name, something. I'll hang on. Suit yourself. Just keep out of my way.
Good morning.
Love, I'm sorry. What can I say? I knew I was going to be a bit late.
I know. Yours is not a happy lot, right?
Oh, there are times.
So, what sensational something came up this time?
No, nothing sensational. Stupid. Sad.
Don't tell me. Somebody threatening to take a dive from a 10th story window?
Close.
11th story?
Steve?
Mum. What are you done with the milk? Well?
Is there much drug abuse at Barrington Lane?
Some.
Hard?
Some. Some pill popping and some pot smoking. But why do you ask? I mean, why now?
Oh, I had to talk to a girl last night. Nearest damage is dead already.
Yeah, she just happened to be round about my age and it started you wondering. And the answer is no.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, it's not how I see myself.
What on earth? Oh, there's only one way to find.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, well, that is it.
And what is it?
Hey? Oh, you're on. Russell's office, pronto.
Oh, no. Have you any idea why?
Mine is not to wonder why. Mine but to provide the wills.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. 5 minutes, okay? You'll be all right.
I'll manage, apart from changing my nappy. Do you want a cup?
Nice. Do you want me to wait? Do anything?
Diary.
Diary.
Oh, finally. You know, you're a good-looking woman. Today, you're not looking too good.
Well, that's what comes around the clock working, so what couldn't wait?
Bob took shooting at the memorial last night.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, well, what you wouldn't know is the victim kicked it early a.m.
So? I mean, apart from the usual
What's it
feeling...
got to do with you?
Yes.
Well, what it's got to do with you, Inspector, is that he shuffled off his mortal misery uttering your name.
My? What was his name?
Andrew George Golding.
Of the day and night. Yes, I was in there.
Yeah, we know. Bob had words with a staff nurse in casualty. Now, she told him you'd been in there inquiring about a drugs OD, a Marion...
Hedges.
Hedges, yeah. Now, we know that the shot on this Marion Hedges came from the day and night calf. So, QED, you must have been in there around about the same time that Andrew George Golding bought it.
When I left, the man was alive and well and doing a crossword puzzle.
What time was that?
Midnight, give or take a few minutes.
And give or take a few minutes, it was at midnight that someone gunned Andrew George Golding to death. So it's odds on you saw the face we're now looking for. Well, any bells?
There was only one customer in there.
I think he's Billy the Kid. Now, have you got any idea where we can pick up this Collins girl?
Subway 4, the arcade, nooks and crannies off the streets that link the Haymarket with Lower Regent. She's known.
Bob?
Yeah, on my way.
Yes, you're still stuck with each other.
I know, sir, and I do try, but it is trying.
Needs must, and the devil's out there driving us ragged. Just remember that. Now, I've got a question. What is a DI doing playing wet nurse to some junkie OD? You think that's what you were brought up through the ranks
Well,
for?
sir, this particular junkie has sometimes been of help, and...
And has doubtless been bung the odd few notes for trouble.
No, nothing. And I was about to add that this so-called wet nursing was done in off-duty hours.
Hours when you should have been at home in bed with your head down so you'd be in a fit and proper state to deal with the caseload assigned to you. All right, understand, even condone. But you do know better. I mean, our plate's piled high enough.
Yes, sir.
You can cut out the contrite act because it cuts no ice. And, go on, go on. Go away. Go do some police work.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Thought you might like a drop of something to wet the whistle.
Oh, thanks.
Garden service. Surprise, surprise, it's hot. Do I ask what's getting you down?
Do you need to?
Steve.
How was he with you this morning?
Too chipper. Then we each keep our chin up in our own way, I suppose.
I shouldn't have to, not at his age. Come on, enough. We've got work to do.
More than enough. Where are we headed?
Memorial.
Hospitals. We take grapes or flowers?
Depends. Whether she's living or dead.
This must be the place.
Oh, my. If it isn't the Lady Pig. Now, to what do I owe this dubious pleasure?
I'm a sociable pig.
Yeah, that's what they say. Detective Inspector Forbes is a very sociable pig.
And okay, too, according to your friend Cynthia.
Friend. By our friends, etc. Who's your friend?
Detective Sergeant Fenton.
Another sociable pig?
No. More you right bastard, so maybe you better start watching your mouth.
Oh, my. Isn't he the thin-skinned one? Tell me, Sergeant, how do you survive with so many against you? Oh, no. Not mutton Jeff.
All right,
Sweet and
that's
sour.
your quota of wisecracks all used up, understood?
Ah. And to think I thought there'd be perks attached to being on a bed of pain. You haven't even asked me how I'm feeling.
How are you feeling?
About 1/4 dead.
Yeah, that's how you look.
Gee, thanks. So, you don't think the sergeant could fancy me? Oh, or are you two...
Knock it off.
Okay. So why are you here? Or are you just sightseeing?
We're looking for someone.
Aren't we all? Someone?
Oh,
Something.
do shut it.
Okay. So, you're looking.
White, male, about 6'2", late 20s, dark-haired, maybe got a thing about dressing in black.
Eddie.
You know him?
Sounds like.
Eddie who?
So I know. Ask Cynthia. She's the one who rubs shoulders with him. So go ask her and leave me alone.
With pleasure, lady. Oh, and talking of Cynthia, she said something about you that I'm beginning to believe.
Okay, your point. What did old buddy Cynthia say about me that you're beginning to believe?
That you're a faker, a phony, plastic, that all you ever risked was a ticket to ride on someone else's trip.
Sure. Correct. 100%. Stupid. I should have stuck to party time sniffing.
Now, just what are you saying?
Come on, Inspector. Detective. If old Sin with her messed up head. I'm saying for me the whole squalid little scene was nothing more than an exercise in revolt. The anti-parentals. But yesterday... Today, I mean. Coming to in here. Oh, no. That really did pull me up short. You know?
So now what?
Nothing. It's over. Finished. Doc says I'll be ready for discharge sometime tomorrow. From here, I'm going straight to the airport and catching the first plane out of here.
Oh, back to home and hearth and daddy.
You got it. And what's left here is the leftovers. I have, as they say, had my fling. Now I'll go right back to being a rich bitch.
You know, I don't think I like you. I don't think I like you one little bit.
Why? Because you can't enjoy feeling sorry for me the way you can feel sorry for Cynthia and all the other
I don't feel sorry
no-hopers?
for Cynthia. Saddened by, not sorry for. But you.
Go on. Me what?
Oh, nothing. Words may be cheap. No need to waste them. Goodbye.
Yeah, I know, and good riddance, etc.
Now, you said that.
Don't say it.
What?
Anything.
Hi. Sweets. You had a whip round. How's she doing?
Fine. She's doing fine.
Great.
Yeah, great. Bye, Jack.
See ya.
Not a word.
Oh, we nabbed the Collins girl. Bob's in with her now.
I've told you, I'm not talking to anybody except D.I. Forbes.
Now, you can talk to me here or to yourself in the cells. Because any more bother and I'll keep you banged up until the walls start to close in and you start to climb up them.
You can't, there's the law. I've got rights.
Oh, no, no, no. The law is for those that can afford it. Rights are for those that can exercise them. Now, either way, you come up empty. Because nobody's going to come charging in here with a writ on your behalf. Now, are they?
How about me?
Here, do you know what?
Shut it. Now, do we have to take this any further?
Right. Anything that you get, I want. Is that understood? Because if it isn't, we will definitely be taking this further, right to the top.
Well, that's up to you. Right now, here, it looks like it's up to me, right?
God preserve me from those with God on their side.
You shouldn't ought to treat people like that.
Like what?
Like they were... Like they didn't matter. I mean, who's he think he is?
He was doing his job. You were to be found, brought here and questioned. That's what he did. Now, if something happened that you feel is cause for complaint, official complaint... No. I thought not. All right. So maybe he leaned on you a little, maybe a little too much. What do you expect? You know why you're here, don't you?
Yeah, he told me the fella at the day and night got talked. And you wanted to talk to Eddie. The fellow came in when you was there.
Right. First, we've got to find him. So, Cynthia, please tell me about him.
But that's just it. That's all I know about him. Just Eddie.
Oh, come on now. This is me, remember? Maggie Forbes. Please, Cynthia, don't string me. Now, I already know that it was you.
You've been at the memorial to see Madame Hedges, right?
Right. So?
How is she? All right.
Yes. You're right, too, about her. She hadn't got the stomach. It's like you said.
I knew it. Unreal. And the way she'd only used coke. And how she was never short of bread. Never really, really bare-ass skint. So how'd you twig?
It shook her up, the overdosing. She's off and running. Come on, let's you and me get back to Eddie. You never heard mention of a surname or where he comes from?
Never. But who cares about names, you know?
Okay. You left the day and night together?
No, because I suddenly had to go, you know? Well, they hadn't got a lab there, so I went round to a public. Well, when I got back, the place was crawling with flat feet. So I scarpered.
And you haven't seen him since?
No. I mean, I saw them wheeling somebody out and there was a lot of shouting and rushing round and I reckoned, well, something really bad was going down. So I went and found a hole to crawl into.
And that's all you can tell us? The best you can do?
I swear, honest. On my mother's. I mean, I didn't really know him, you know? He just sort of latched on to me, sort of come and go.
And do you know, have you any idea where he is now?
No. But if, like you're saying, he snuffed that fella, well, he's not exactly going to be shouting the odds from any street corner, is he?
Hardly.
Listen, I'm not going to be much longer. I mean, in here. Because I'm going to be needing soon, you know?
All right.
I mean, I can go.
Yes, but I want you to do me a favour, okay?
Fair.
Any sight of friend Eddie, I want you to call me. If I'm not here, leave a message with the desk sergeant and a number, even a booth number, where I can get back to you.
I will do.
Right. Go on anyway.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well?
Nothing.
What?
The girl knew nothing.
It would give you nothing. Well, you did get a statement.
Knows nothing. Just a Christian name. Eddie.
Oh, no, not enough. No way enough. Now it's my turn, my way.
She's gone.
Can't explain.
Well, it was either hold her, knowing that within hours she'd go into withdrawal, with all that means, or believe and release her.
I see.
Well, I don't. You may just have lost us our one lead to the suspect.
Or thrown out the bait that will bring him to us. The deal is, if she catches sight, she'll call.
Well, that's a deal. It's not what I call a deal.
Wait and see. Sir.
All right.
And that's how we leave it.
Wait and see.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Synth. Hey, what the hell's all this about?
You, let me go. Please.
All right. What's going on?
Bad news. The worst kind.
Why all of a sudden?
You know.
No, I don't know, so tell me.
You're ready for the big one, that's what. For wasting that geezer in the day and night. Are you gonna let me go to that scream blue murder?
I'm going to take a little walk.
As significant amounts of the drug in dawn raids on two
Hi, Mum.
houses in Maidenhead and Berkshire.
Seems to be our topic for today.
Coming only days after the announced marked increase in the number of notified addicts, a Home Office spokesman described this latest development as posing a new and terrible threat.
But the need must be
Number
there,
4
right?
heroin, described by
No
US
need,
Drug
no
Enforcement
users, no
Agency
sale.
analysts as high grade.
So why the
is known
need?
to be manufactured
That
in
is the
bulk
question.
in laboratories in Italy
Amongst
and
others.
France.
Like why, when I finally get home at a reasonable hour, is a high mum the best you can do by way of a welcome?
American market to West Germany and Britain. Members of...
Hello, Mother. How marvellous to see you.
Oh, what would you do with him?
Well, for starters, you can feed and water him. He's starving.
Or helpless, or useless, or both. Fish and chips, do you?
Knockout.
Steve,
Mother.
how do you see yourself?
Do what?
This morning when we were discussing drug abuse at Barrington Lane, you said you couldn't get into that scene because that's not how you see yourself.
That's right.
Well, how do you see yourself?
Rich and famous.
Yeah. What about the others, the ones who do get into it? How do they see themselves?
Oh, without meaning in their lives. Oh, look, this is getting a bit heavy,
All
isn't
right,
it?
so humour your old mum. Come on, explain. What do you mean without meaning in their lives?
Structure. You know, terms of reference. Look, what I mean to say is that if you've got nothing better to do than turn yourself onto junk, I suppose it's one way of giving yourself a way of life.
And you've got meaning in your life.
Had a ringing in my ears.
Don't answer it then.
This for you. Sergeant McIntosh says it's code 3.
It's what?
Urgent.
Clown.
Yes, Matt, what is it? All right. Yes, got it. Okay. Thanks, Matt. Good night. Hello? Cynthia Collins there, please?
I think it's me you want to talk to, Mark. I'm Eddie. I'll be at 7 Dials at 9 in the morning. Good night.
Hello? Hello? Damn it. You've got some face, I'll give you that.
Would you mark his card?
Didn't need to.
Oh?
It's a strong silent type.
Oh, fancy. Right. First off, full name. Now, I asked you...
heard.
So answer. Edward Glyn Edwards, Detective Sergeant.
Drug squad.
Would you ever believe it? All right. Give me a name and number for verification.
077 1117 Verney. Chief Superintendent.
Right.
You sussed it, didn't you? I could sense it on a blower.
Something.
Yeah. Just one point. Why, with respect, were you involved with these people?
Looking after a source of information. Not one that would interest you people.
Kosher. Right. Right.
Oh, and since Andrew Golding is of no interest to me or mine, he's still down to you and yours.
Back to square one.
Want to let me in on it?
Eddie, the man in black. He's one of us.
You're joking.
DS, drug squad.
Would you believe it?
Too much. Russell. Too much.
You know that much.
Hello. Yeah, hold on. This for you.
D.I. Forbes? Oh, well, long time. Right. Okay, I'll be there. Ah, what do you know? One door closes.
What?
Voice in the past. One-time snout of mine.
Hello. Hang on. It's for you.
Oh, one of those days. D.I. Forbes? Yes, Janie. When? Well, where and when? Right. Yes. Cynthia Collins. Dead.
What do you say?
Some would say suicide. Some might cry crucified. Either way, she said it herself. Another body for burning. What I need is a walk.
Company?
Nope. Thanks.
At your service, Mom.
This I just do not believe. This is a far cry from the flat hat and the souped-up getaways, Billy.
Yeah, well, when you lose your bottle, you jack it in. And as numbers go, well, can't complain, eh?
Who's complaining? How'd you get here so fast?
Here all the time. Is that it with the small talk?
Ready when you are. You say you've got something on the Golding kill.
Yeah, Andrew Golding was once Andrew Holding. He changed it by deed-poll. Older brother of one Raymond Holding. You ever heard of Raymond Holding?
Real hard case. The force of one of the first men over the river, Sedley brothers, drew a life 2 or 3 years back and then hanged himself in his cell in Leeds or Durham, somewhere up there.
Yeah, you got it. It's been whispered round about that young Raymond developed a bad case of the loose lip. He was given more than a little help in tying the knot. You follow?
Now you're saying that Golding was a hit. Why?
Word is that Andrew G was having words with you lot. And that it was considered advisable on the grounds of what one brother knows and that blood is sometimes thicker to cancel him out.
Anything else?
The gun was imported. This here's the name of a face, that nice chapter and verse.
David Thompson. Will you talk to us?
Well, you may have to turn him, but you've definitely got chances. He's a remand down in Brixton, working up a right old sweat. So I'd say you give him some of the, you scratch ours and we'll see what we can't do. You follow?
I'm ahead of you. Well, apart from a great big thank you, what are you expecting for all this, Willie?
Oh, let's just say you're going to remember in the event I ever knew one. Fair?
I'll remember.
Fair enough. Do you want to drop it off?
No, no. Or, better make it a couple of doors down, okay?
Yeah. Wouldn't want anyone thinking you've been up to something a bit naughty on your own account, eh?
Brother of Raymond James Holding, deceased?
And I have a name. Currently in custody. Awaiting trial on the Bermondsey Black.
Bang too, wasn't he?
The works every which way.
So, he's looking down a long one. Yeah, well, he could be. It's worth taking a shot at. Bob, get yourself down there. I'll give the governor a buzz. And Bob, patience Take all the time it needs. If he wants to go round the houses, go with him. Hobnail boot approach will get you nowhere, because he's lived with the or else threat all of his miserable life. And don't forget, he's always got, so don't blow anything.
Understood. Girl, what do I offer?
Carrots.
And that's it? And you haven't got anything more?
Leave it out. What do you want, blood?
Go on, then.
Yeah. I'll stick in the gullet, you coming to me and that.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, hang about. You said you were going to leave those.
Oh, yeah, so I did. But look, I mean, if you've been coming it, then there's nothing...
Stand on me, Chief. Straight up. And you'll do what you can. Put in the word.
My word.
My word. My life.
I thought you'd be long gone.
Here to wave goodbye. Out from Heathrow this evening. I'm sorry I got you sore at me.
No, mine. My reaction was way off. I should have been relieved. You just caught me on the raw with your attitude.
I know.
Anyway, I am glad, really. At least you're one less.
Yeah. Thanks. Would you do something for me? Keep a lookout for Janie.
I'm the pig, remember? I'm not a social worker. Yes, okay, I will.
Thanks. And so long, pig.
Bye, rich bitch. Hello, Sergeant. What are you doing here? Paying your respects? Or clocking the mourners for future reference? Sorry, that was uncalled for. Can I give you a lift?
No, thank you. Mom.
Right, time for you and I to have a talk.
About the birds and the bees?
About that.
Seriously, about the birds and the bees?
About the forced flippancy and the chin up and be cheerful. There's no need.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, Steve, you do know what I'm talking about. So come on, let's cut out the comedy and talk to each other. Now, what exactly is troubling you?
Okay, I admit. It gets a little lonely now and again. There are times when I curse the fact that you're a copper. But most of the time, well, I can see things from your point of view too. See the problems you have to cope with. I don't reckon we're doing too badly.
Why the compulsive need to be so damn chipper all the time?
Well, believe it or not, it comes naturally. Believe it or not, I'm a fairly chipper sort of person. Look, why burden yourself with worries that aren't necessary? Haven't you got enough weight to carry? And look, if there ever is anything, then you'll be the one that I come to. And that's a promise.
Well, that's all I need to know. Come on, your matches are in about 4 minutes, so I've got... I'll get it. Janie, how on earth did you know where?
Do you think you could spare a minute?
Come in, come in. It's okay, Screws. Jenny, come to the kitchen. Okay.
I don't want to die, you know.
I know. And you know what you have to do, don't you?
Yeah. Just find somewhere to, like, take me. I've already tried St. Benedict's where I was before. They won't have me. So I was wondering if, maybe if...
Well, look, I'll see what I can do. If there is anything I can do. Look, give me a ring tomorrow morning at the station.
Thanks. This time. Thanks again. Lots.
You'll be all right till tomorrow?
Yeah, fine.
Janie Dean. You met her at the Collins cremation yesterday. Phone round and see if you can find somewhere that'll take her in for a cure.
I will do.
Oh, and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Leave out St. Benedict's. They don't know.
The hitman was brought in, one of the cavalry.
What?
The cavalry. It's a group of GIs stationed at a Marine Corps base in Deutschland. All of them strung out on horse. Cavalry? Yeah, and open to a contract kills for a price that's measured in drug weight, not dollars. It's how they spend their leave time. Move in, move out, leave not a trace.
Yeah, we got an intelligence sheet from Interpol Amsterdam on them, but this is the first time I'm aware of they've been tempted out of mainland Europe. Private plane, right?
Right.
Had to be. Is that all you could get?
I turned him upside down, shook him. He knows nothing more.
All right. I'll handle it from here, pass on the good word. But it looks as though we've got another unsolved on our hands. It's going to be staying that way. All right. Thank you, both of you. Go on. Off you go. Back on your bikes.
Coffee and donuts?
No, thanks. I'm still weight watching.
Surprise me.
No, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. God, hang on, she's just come in. Memorial. Casualty.
D.I. Forbes. Yes, staff. Oh, no. How bad? That bad. Yes, right, okay. Yeah, bye. Janie Dean. Critical.
Great. I just got her a place in the special clinic at Camden General.